Okay, folks, so I wanted to do a really quick video about my gallbladder surgery. I actually had my gallbladder removed on Tuesday at around 7 something in the morning. Was released around 9:40 or so in that same morning, and was headed home. So you guys saw the video of me just kind of mumbling and drugging and all that type of stuff. Today is Tuesday, or I'm sorry, Thursday, and technically, if you count it correctly, this would be day three because I counted the day of as day one, yesterday is day two, today is day three. Yesterday, I definitely felt quite a bit of pain. After your body starts to adjust to some things and the medicine goes off and all the things that they use, the pain comes back. Without a doubt, I would say that yesterday was the most painful. And part of that was getting up off of the couch, moving around. It hurt. I didn't walk nearly as much yesterday. Everything just hurt. My legs hurt, my back hurt, my arms hurt, my stomach hurt. And mainly my legs and things were hurting because I would tense up. Just when I had to move, when I had to stand up, I would just really brace and tense myself up. I couldn't stand straight because right by the belly button just felt like it was about to pop open. And it just really, really hurt. So I didn't really do a lot. You can't take ibuprofen until like today. So basically, for me, day three, 48 hours after, you're able to take ibuprofen. So, um, today, this morning, and also going to bed, it would hurt. Just finding a good place to lay would hurt. If I laid on my side, it would hurt a little bit. Laid on my back, again, it felt like it was ripping and pulling. And so I moved from the bed here, which is just a conventional bed with mattress and spring mattress. I moved from that to our bed upstairs. And upstairs, we have a memory foam bed. I didn't want to sleep on the memory foam bed at first because it kind of sinks in with you, and then getting off of that bed would hurt. It's a little bit lower profile. Well, actually, it's higher profile, but when you're trying to get off, it sinks because all your weight then shifts to one spot as you're getting off the bed, and I didn't want that strain. So last night I slept on that bed. It was pretty good, actually, to be honest with you. And then through the middle of the night, the pain just went away. This morning I got up because the alarm told me that, excuse me, I could take ibuprofen. I didn't really need it, to be honest with you. I didn't need any medicine. The pain just kind of just went away. Now, everyone's pain tolerance is going to be different, but to be honest with you, there was really no pain. Now, of course, obviously at the other incision sites, I feel nothing. There's no pain whatsoever. I can press on them gently. Only if you press somewhat firmly can you feel something, but I can touch them no problem. And yesterday, early yesterday, just having because you take your bandages off, just having my shirt on the bottom piece, it kind of felt strange. But now, no problem. I can touch the bottom area, no issue. And I don't feel sick whatsoever. I also, yesterday, don't want to make people sick, but this is kind of gross. I made sure I took laxatives because I didn't want to be constipated when you are under heavy pain medicine. That could happen. So then the pushing and the straining is an issue. So that no longer is a problem for me. I'm able to go to the bathroom, do what I need to do. So all of that was good to go. This morning, I was finally able to take a shower, which was killing me because going for those couple of days not having a shower just bothered me. But they don't want you to get your incisions wet until a certain time period. And so I still did not get them wet a lot. I showered around it only because I wanted to make sure everything was good to go. Now, for my gallbladder surgery, they basically did the incisions, they sutured them, and then they put like a glue over them because I thought they were like leaking or something, but Noelle's like, no, that's a glue. And then when you look at the others, you can tell it's a glue. But yours may be different. They may use those little sturdy strip things or what have you. It seems like they use both sutures and the glue. I will show you guys what the incisions look like. Now this again is Thursday. I had the surgery done on a Tuesday morning. Right now it's Thursday at 7:30 in the morning, so really roughly about the same time frame as when I went in on Tuesday. So it gives you kind of an idea of how quickly things change. Again, depending upon your surgery and the things they need to do may be different. I also had a umbilical hernia that they went in and repaired at the same time, which I think also made the pain a little bit more for me, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to show you what these look like. If you are squeamish or anything like that, please do look away. But I'll show you guys what they actually look like. Let me pan down if it will do so. Oh, I'll just hold it. Here's what we're looking at. So they did an incision here and here. I don't know if you can kind of see. That's kind of what they look like now. Very tiny. Did an incision up here. This one looks rough maybe, but it doesn't really hurt. I can touch it. It's kind of raised. And then they did this whole thing down here. Okay. Still a little swollen, but nothing too bad. Right? And it doesn't really hurt or anything like that, but that's kind of what they did. So really and truly, not that bad. I would do the surgery again if I had to. Thankfully, I don't have to, but I would do it again. One of the concerns I had was the the common bile duct, and so he was saying that if he were to accidentally cut that, I would have to do more surgery, which is like a bigger cut. They would have to go in and repair it. That didn't happen. I was worried about damage to the liver because it's right there. I mean, the gallbladder and the liver are pretty much attached. They have to peel that off. I was afraid that was going to happen, but it didn't happen. Thankfully, in my case, I don't have any sort of fever or anything like that. I did have yesterday tremendous neck pain on the outside, and I don't think it was due to the gas. I think it was due to the fact that when you're knocked out, I mean, they're putting stuff down your throat and moving your neck, and so your neck is going to be hurting on the outside and inside. I could barely talk yesterday and swallow. It started to get worse, and then now I'm good. I don't have an issue swallowing. Sorry, I'm just dry mouth. I don't have an issue swallowing at all. It doesn't hurt. Yesterday it did. So be prepared for that. When you first come out, it's a little something, but then once all the medication wears off, even with the medicine they give you, you're going to notice the sore throat. It does hurt, but it's not like unbearable. I mean, it's like if you have a sore throat because of the cold. It's going to be the same thing. The outside of your neck is just sore. It probably feels like if you were to have worked out really hard one day and you notice that your body is sore, right? It's probably the easiest way to explain that. It's just like if you had your muscles are sore due to workout. This arm here, back here, is still sore where I got the shot, but that's, again, to be expected. Again, when I say sore, I'm talking not even on a scale of 1. Like 1 to 10, 10 being the worst pain ever. It's not even a 1. The pain on my stomach where the bottom portion, because the other portions don't hurt at all. And even when I came out, they didn't really bother me. It was just the bottom one. The bottom one, I would say maybe is a 1. I'm able to easily bend down, crouch down, all of that without any sort of pain. I'm going to stop the pain medicine today, to be honest with you, and probably just do the Tylenol and ibuprofen just to keep, to make sure the swelling and things like that stay at bay and to keep going down. Because I noticed that there's a little bit more swelling there in the belly button area than it was yesterday. Really no pain. For me, the bruising's not super bad. It may be different based on, your skin type and all of that type of stuff, skin tone. But there's a little bit of bruising, not a lot. As far as food and diet, still trying to do a lot of liquids. I would say you cannot get enough liquids, to be honest with you. Drink a lot of water, a lot of juice, a lot of tea, clear-based fluids, clear-based liquids. So apple juice, things like that would be great. Flavored water, all of those things are going to be very helpful. Did have a little bit of coffee, not a lot yesterday. You're not restricted in terms of coffee, typically not, but I still want to kind of be careful. I wanted to be careful because basically coffee will make you poop. So I didn't want that to mess with the laxative, and also now I'm just having bile leak directly in, and so that all acts as a laxative too. So once the body adjusts, then you don't have typically any sort of problems with that. I can't say that everyone's gallbladder surgery is going to be as seamless as what I've had so far. Everyone is going to be different. Every situation is going to be different, but so far so good. Pretty good. Had a lot of soup yesterday. Had some. I didn't have any crackers. Had a lot of dried fruit, like the dried cherries, things like that. I had peanut butter and cracker, so got that type of protein in. I had chicken. Noelle made some chicken, but it was. If I didn't have the surgery, I would feel fine by eating it and everything like that. It just seemed like it was too much, and I didn't want to risk my stomach trying to break all that down. So I didn't mess with that too much. Had some, but not a lot. Had more Jello. Did not have any sort of ice cream, which I need to make up for that. It wasn't needed, but I like it. And I don't eat actual ice cream. I eat sorbet. I've always done that. I'm going to stick with sorbet, to be honest with you. If on the off chance there's ice cream and I were to get it, that's not a problem. But I'm trying to change my diet completely still. And so that I can move on. Here is where they actually did the IV, where they put everything in, and that's all there is left. It's like a little pimple. Doesn't even hurt. I mean, if you press like this, there's a little something, but I can pat it and there's no pain. I can pat my sides. There's nothing. I wouldn't dare pat down there where the belly button is because I know it would definitely probably hurt, but there's no problem. I can get up easy. Yesterday, I would have to have assistance just to get up off of the couch because the pain was so intense. Trying to move. If you stayed in one spot, no problem. Trying to move, it was kind of, it hurt, but it was the type of pain where you would laugh at it like, oh God, this hurts. It wasn't super crazy. So I would say yesterday the pain went to maybe 4 or 5 at nighttime when I tried to sleep. And then in the middle of the night, it just went away. So anyhow, hope that helped you guys on this. I'm going to do more updates as time goes on as to what it looks like and the pain that I'm going through, what I'm eating, that type of thing. My diet hasn't really changed a lot from when I had the surgery. So I'm not eating a bunch of greasy things and going crazy. I'm staying kind of on the lower scale of things, eating things that are easily digestible. So hope that helped you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you. Take care.